So the only real question is how to become one with the whole. And to become one with the whole means having cleansed our psychic, emotional memories. This is absolutely basic. Then, once this work has been done, we can start intensifying the connection with the whole. Also, on this point, there are so many techniques. Each one will find his. Here, we have a very important symbol, which is this one. The tradition says that at a certain moment, the non-manifested needs to be manifested or decide to grow. And so it stated that the one appear in a simultaneously point of view. There cannot be separation between the manifested and the non-manifested. They are only two aspects of the same reality. And in its experience of manifestation, the non-manifested start with the one. And the tradition says that God is a sphere whose center is everywhere and whose periphery is nowhere. And again, this is the most extraordinary definition, which is completely showing us the impossibility of our brain to go into such a concept. Because a sphere from which the center is everywhere is connected to the first exercise that you are suggested to do, but a sphere from which the periphery is nowhere, then we remain without the capacity of perception. But it is necessary. You understand that if there was a periphery, there would be space. And it's because there is no periphery that exists no space. And where there is no space, there is no time. And again, understand that as human beings, we live in a space and a time very precise, no, very imprecise. I don't know, it depends on each one. Some are extremely imprecise and others are, but it's very subjective. But understand that we live in a time and a space that are determinated, and I could give a talk on time and space, which is something very fantastic, but understand that no time and no space exist in the same time and space. So what is freedom? Freedom is to travel into time and space. And in order to reach the point where you can go out of time and space and reach states of consciousness which are beyond what human brain can conceive. But everything that exists is registered in everything that exists, including the no time and no space. So it is within each one of us. It is accessible to each one of us because we have everything inside. No separation. Only exists unity, and this unity is manifested by the sphere, this original sphere, which center is everywhere, and which periphery is nowhere. Once unity has expressed while the known has expressed himself through creating himself through unity, then creation requires a second path. The second path is the duplication of the one, which is called, we have to call things, we don't have to, but we do. And so this is the two. And so we have a first sphere, and this sphere is duplicated. And of course, what the one is putting in the second sphere? Itself. This is why everything that is projected by the one contains the one. Because otherwise it could not have been projected. So, the one project is double, the two, and they are interconnected, one with the other. And the intersection area is called a vesica piscis, which is a vessel in form of fish. Piscis is fish, and vessel is a boat, which in the tradition has been called Merkaba. Merkaba is a vessel. It is what we should call now a galactic vessel. And what is very... so we have now two spheres and one vesica piscis in between. But when the one creates the two, there should be duality. So immediately the one created simultaneously the three. The second and the third spheres are created simultaneously, and this is what is making that in all creation there is simultaneity, because it is the base of creation. You understand that the non-manifested and the manifested are simultaneous, and the two and the three are simultaneous to the one. Only exists simultaneity. This means that this is within ourselves. It is within everything that exists. Imagine that the three can be found in every cell through nucleus, cytoplasm, and membrane. The three is everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Nothing can be experienced without this. What is very extraordinary is that when the three is created, immediately you pass from one vesica piscis created from the two to 3 vesica pieces. When you have 3 spheres, you have 3 vesica pieces. 3 vesica pieces is an extraordinary tool for creation. Understand that when the 2 first spheres unite, the first vesica pieces is bringing more possibilities that they should have had being separated. But passing from 2 to 3, we pass from 1 vesica pieces to 3 vesica pieces. This is showing out that passing from 2 to 3 is an incredible expansion of the possibilities that creation has given to itself. And it is what we have to do all the time. What is human life? Human life is passing from 2 to 3, is dealing with duality in order to find the solution, and from the 2 express the 3. What is when a man and a woman meet? The one is meeting the 2, and the purpose is to form a child. This is the only thing that can be done. Human being is very easy to understand. Transform duality into fruit. Transform life into creation. Use the power you have inside to pass from the 2 to the 3. So thank for duality. Thank for being different. Thank for facing something you don't understand. Thank for facing people that don't understand you, because this will give you the key to transform and integrate the energy of the 3. And this is called alchemy. Transformation of what is heavy in what is light. Transformation in darkness into light. It's the same thing. It is alchemy. Free yourself from the clouds and become a permanent sun. This is alchemy. So, here you have the first seed containing the permanent energy of life. We all have inside this permanent energy of life, the Trinity, which is manifested in so many aspects. And this is what is supporting the consciousness of everything that exists. So, from the 3, expansion continues. And the next fundamental step will be the 7. I don't have here the image of 7 spheres interconnecting, but if you maybe you have seen a prism. A prism is a geometric figure with 3 sides, and when a prism is transparent, there are 3 tops, and when the sun is going through one of the top of the prism, 7 colors appear. And this is also the representation of the following path. When you have 6 spheres interconnected, at this moment a 7th sphere appears in the middle. I forgot the... And this is connected with the 7 days of creation. Each one of the 6 first days is connected to one of the spheres, and the 7th day, God rests, because when the 6th sphere has been created, the 7th appear. The 7th appear. It's exactly the same process. From the 3 appear a big expansion of the possibility into creation. The same thing will happen with the 6th. The 6th will produce another fantastic expansion of the possibilities into creation. And the spheres continue to come together, and this is what is forming a flower of life. This is the galactic network existing around all the planets. The human being, the physical body needs something to support it. It is the skeleton. This is a psychic skeleton of everything that exists at the higher levels. It is God in expression into creation. It is manifested at several levels. At a subatomic level, this is called the prana. Prana is the flower of life, which is expressed into the subatomic level, and that makes that everything that exists in the universe is speaking the same language. It is the golden spheres of God's love and light, which are maintaining life of everything that exists. So we have a structure which is maintaining the physical structure, let's say, in creation, and we have something that is also sustaining the psychic part. And because there is no separation between physical part and spiritual part. Everything is based on the flower of life. But human being, through incarnation and through separation, has forgotten his connection with the whole. And so, human being has lowered down his ability to recover his real essence. We are citizens of the universe. We, being identified with our physical body, we forgot that we are citizens of the universe, that we can cross all the invisible borders separating the different space-times into creation. This is the purpose of human being, to recover his divinity, and the divinity is recovered once one has come back in touch with the whole, and this is the key point, because the only thing that can bring the different spheres together is love. Again, if we want to reach always higher level of love, we have to cleanse ourselves. Once we have cleansed ourselves, our aura becomes brighter and brighter, wider and wider, more and more intense, and at a certain moment, our aura gets in touch with the flower of life, with the huge network which is maintaining the consciousness of human being into connection with the whole. Understand that if we were no more connected with the whole, we should lose any kind of memory, because only our only memory is the whole, because it is what is supporting our own existence. And understand that the more we recover this connection with the whole, the more we express abilities that are absolutely beyond our imagination. Because it is the whole that is expressing himself or itself, and no more ourselves. What are we? Separated from the whole, we are pieces of grass, not even, because they are connected. And we are separated from the whole, we are just bodies walking into the illusion of separation, which is not so much, but which is already something. Because this is giving us, inside each one of us, there is a great flame. This is the flame of unity that is the origin, the big O, the big sphere that doesn't have any periphery. And what is very, very extraordinary is that, what does it mean recover our possibilities much beyond our imagination? In reality, it's recuperating only memories. To grow is to express always more memories. So, inside, we have all the memories of our own experiences. The experiences that we had since we were born, the experiences that were before to be born. We have the experiences of all our families. We have the experiences of our human being. We have the experiences of all the planet. We have experiences of our solar system, or galactic, universal experiences, because everything is simultaneous. So understand that the more we are identified with everything that is impermanent, so everything that dies, the more we are only connected with the memories of things that are dying. And in this case, it will require a very, very important work to get free from those memories and progressively recuperate more and more powerful memories, which are the memories of creation, which are the memories of everything that exists, and which express themselves into human life through creativity, because creativity is the highest point of manifestation, because creativity is the base of everything that exists. So, everything that we need is at our disposal. These are the solutions. Where there is a problem, there is a solution. The solutions are in the memories, because at a higher level, there is no past and there is no future. The memories of the future are waiting for us in order to solve the situation of the past that is now. And the more we get rid of the heaviness of emotions, the more we go out of the prison of time, and the more time becomes a wonderful garden full of possibilities of harvest, where all the solutions of all the difficulties that are in front of us just happen. And so, life is magic. The tree of life, the flower of life is pure magic. Understand that the web, now we have a planetary web. It is a mental web, which is allowing everyone to communicate instantaneously, we could say simultaneously, all around the planet. But there is another web. Understand that the web that we use now through computers is a projection of another web that can be called the Christic or the Vishnu consciousness, that is protecting all our planet and allowing every human being doing the work that is required to recover this consciousness of Vishnu or this consciousness of Christ, which is the galactic consciousness, which is the consciousness of love far beyond all the conception of separativity. And so that is the consciousness of unity that is inside everything that exists, that is inside of each one of us, and that is the only thing that can give us happiness. Because only into unity is happiness. Into duality, there is suffering. And suffering, again, is a marvelous tool in order for us, when we are tied to always face the same difficulties, to find the right key, to open finally the door, and transcend duality, and become creative, and so becoming a representative of the divine here on this planet. everyone can do it. Because it's a matter of love. It's a matter of purification. It's not a matter of being a 500 brain, extremely fantastic, dotted person. Intellect is not the key for transformation. Intellect is the key for understanding, but not for transformation. The only key for transformation is love. And is love and abandoning. We don't need the weights. But so many people are fat. They think they cannot go forward without the weights. So, it's a matter of decision. And understand, each one of us, when we carry 200 kilos, you just decide to let it go. So even a child can understand this. You don't have to have done many studies of higher level of mathematics. The weight, everyone can take it down. So it's possible for every one of us to transform, and it's as I said at the beginning, we are all one. The decontamination of this planet is one of our tasks. We're here to decontaminate this planet. It's a cosmic game. It's a cosmic game of transformation. And the decontamination of our planet is going through our own discontamination. We are all interconnected. And this is the greatest decontamination tool that exists. It is a representation of love. And when one gets one with the flower of life, one becomes a decontamination vehicle on this planet. Everything is vehicle. I will finish with this. We have many vehicles. We don't have only a physical vehicle. We have vehicles depending on the expansion of our consciousness. The highest level of vehicle is the one obtained when one has become one with the whole, and that can be called the Christic or the Vishnu consciousness, or the Quetzalcoatl consciousness if you go to South America. And Quetzalcoatl is a snake with feathers. It's fantastic. The snake, connection with the earth, that can fly. Understand the fabulous magic of this word. Because the snake is the part identified with the earth, and our work is to make it fly. Become the birds that is inside each one of us. So, those vessels, those vehicles, it's our light bodies. And the light body, again, everyone has a light body, but it can go through some centimeters to the universe. And when there is no more separation, the light body of one becomes one with the flower of life. The flower of life is the connection tool within everything that exists inside the universe. And again, then one has access to all the tools that are necessary for himself, for humanity, and for lives that are much beyond what we can imagine. Thank you.